Here's the brutal part. If every room gets a vote before you do, you are not being considerate. You are rehearsing a version of yourself that keeps everyone comfortable. You scan the face before you finish the thought. You soften the answer before anyone objects. You say, either is fine, when one option is not fine. Then you call yourself flexible. Flexibility is choosing to adjust. This is different. This is editing yourself before your own position has even arrived. It can look mature. You become easy to work with, hard to disappoint, excellent at predicting the temperature of a room. But privately, the questions get embarrassingly basic. What do I want? Do I actually agree? Am I tired, angry, interested, or just trying to produce the safest answer? This pattern can have a history. Researchers use the term parental conditional regard for approval that rises or falls with a child's compliance or performance. Across 31 samples, it was associated with more contingent self-esteem and internal pressure, and with less felt relatedness. Associated does not mean destined. Longitudinal research also suggests influence can run in both directions. A family pattern is one possible contributor, not a diagnosis and not the single explanation for an adult life. Maybe you learned to monitor adults. Maybe you adapted to a demanding workplace. Maybe you are conflict averse. Maybe you simply practiced pleasing people until the practice became automatic. The origin matters less than the move happening now. You consult the room before you consult yourself. That move is a strategy. It is not your identity, and strategy can be interrupted. Start with one rule: vote before polling. Before you ask what everyone else wants, answer 3 questions in private. What do I prefer? What matters here? What can I honestly offer? Not what should a good person prefer. Not what answer will make me easiest to keep. Your actual answer, even if it is incomplete, inconvenient, or likely to change. Autonomy does not mean ignoring people. In self-determination theory, it means acting with volition. Dependence and connection can still be chosen. The first vote is not the only vote. It is yours. Research on self-concept clarity does not say confidence makes conflict disappear. In 4 studies, clearer self-concept was associated with more active and cooperative problem-solving in relatively mild conflicts, not more fighting and not more yielding. The point is not to become rigid. The point is to bring a position into the conversation. Second, name the position before you defend it. I can help Friday, not tonight. I want the quieter option. I disagree with that part. I need time before I answer. That is assertiveness, expressing your needs directly while respecting the other person. It is not dominance. It is not a speech about their character. It is one accurate sentence about your position. If you cannot name the position yet, name the experience. I feel pressured. I am not sure. I notice I'm about to agree too quickly. Treat naming as a pause, not a cure. It gives you a position to inspect. It does not solve the situation for you. Third, let the reaction be information, not permission. Someone may be disappointed. That tells you they wanted a different answer. Someone may disagree. That tells you there is a conflict to negotiate. Someone may describe a real consequence. That belongs in your decision. None of those reactions automatically proves that your preference was wrong. You can listen without surrendering authorship. You can revise your position after new information. Revision is judgment. Erasure is letting the loudest reaction replace judgment entirely and be precise. Not every yes is self-betrayal. Commitments matter. Dependence matter. Money, power, culture, and safety matter. If saying no could put you at risk, skip the dramatic confrontation and prioritize a safety plan or qualified support. This is not a command to disclose everything to everyone. It is a practice of becoming honest with yourself before deciding what is safe to share. So practice where the stakes are small. Choose the restaurant without apologizing for having a preference. Ask for a day to think. Decline one optional task without manufacturing an excuse. State one disagreement without turning it into a prosecution. Then watch what happens inside you, the urge to explain, the fantasy that one disappointed face means rejection, the temptation to reverse yourself before the other person has even responded. You do not have to obey that reflex. A boundary that exists only after everyone approves is not a boundary. It is a request for permission. You are allowed to care how your choices affect people. You are also one of the people your choices affect. Stop trying to discover a hidden, perfect self underneath all the performance. Build evidence instead. One preference named, one honest limit stated, one decision made without an imaginary jury. You will not find yourself while performing for everyone else. Give yourself the first vote, not the only vote, the first. Then let reality, consequences, and other people help you refine it.